Are you looking for your next indie game? Because I've got the video for you, and with 2023 looking like it's not going to slow down anytime soon, there's certainly plenty to choose from, but here's 10 of my favourites coming out this October. To start off, we've got a game coming out of early access for a full release this month, and the devs are promising some big changes. I have to give this a shout out because honestly, having played the demo, the emotions I felt were off the chart. You play as a mother and a son traversing the world following a zombie outbreak. After the mother suffers a bite, you must train your son to survive. The choices you make are vital to his future survival. Trust me, this will leave knots in your stomach. There are a huge range of characters to meet and befriend on your ventures as well. They will give you a various range of quests to help and earn supplies. Although they are often found in places of safety, danger isn't far around the corner, so always stay on your toes. And best of all, in the full game, you can now play as Cody, the son, on his own and get to use the skills you've learned. So, fancy a chilled evening cooking some pizzas? Manitas Kitchen might be for you. After Earth was hit with a meteorite of cheese, dinosaurs survived and became obsessed with pizzas. And it's Trexito's goal to become the best pizza maker in the world, but their short arms are making it quite difficult. So a squad of dinos is needed to make the perfect pizzeria. Each of the stages of making the pizza have their own little mini game, and timing everything to perfection is paramount. But the cozy demeanour of this game is hiding something a little more sinister, as Alpino, the pizzeria owner, is hiding some secrets in the basement. But now your squad has to take some overtime to do some detective work. We can uncover all these secrets on the 23rd of October. Talking of cute demeanours hiding hideous truths, we have Slay the Princess. This visual novel will have you on the ropes but also chuckling at the same time. You are caught in a battle between the narrator and the princess, both of whom could be as seen as manipulative as the other. Ideally, your goal is to slay the princess and save the world, but can she convince you otherwise? The game is hand-drawn to a phenomenal standard, and the sketchbook look really adds to that horror element of the game, especially as you see the bright white eyes against the shaded character in the darkness. But as I said, the game isn't just simply tension building, as there are moments of comedy coming mainly from the narrator as they argue amongst their many personalities. And best of all, it's coming out at a perfect time as we approach the spooky season. Cyberknight's Flashpoint is a tactical RPG where you have to assemble a squad and pull off a number of heists. Each mission is filled with a number of options on how to proceed. Go stealthy and hack your way from the shadows, or engage in some turn-based combat. The choice is up to you, but just make sure you have the right people around to pull it off. Tracy Brothers have said they were inspired by pen and paper RPGs, and this is evident with the in-depth stories that are at play in this game. Each character has their own story that can be interwoven into your own, and the strategy of the game goes further than just combat, as you can build a base to help strengthen you and your allies, manage your contacts, and develop relationships with other factions, good and bad. There seems to be a lot of depth to this game, and I'm certainly excited to see how it all functions together. So we've been to the future and now we're going back in time with Knights vs Giants, the broken Excalibur. And as you guessed by the name, this is based upon Arthurian legends, as you wield the broken blade on your quest to save the scattered citizens of Camelot and defeat the Void Giant. I have to say I'm super impressed with the combat in this game, combining magic, weapons and the different powers of your knights. Makes for some really good hack and slash action. After defeating hordes of the hilarious looking enemies, you can head back to Camelot and start the job of rebuilding the castle with all the different citizens you've rescued. We'll get to play this on the 5th of October. Now this next game gives me a little flashback to the hours watching Cartoon Network as a kid. Bilkin's Folly is a narrative adventure that takes you on a journey through some rather unusual and lively islands on your journey to find Percy's mother and grandfather. Along the way you'll find stories, puzzles and lots of treasures to uncover, some harder to achieve and beat than others, and might require you to come back, as well as some new people to become friends with and have join your crew. Record all your findings in the map that's totally customizable to work best for you, which I think is a nice little addition to make you feel like a real sailor. The pixel art, the over-exaggerated and at times silly animations add this lovely cartoonish flair to the game, and I'm a big fan of Percy's swaggery walk. Overall, this looks like a great addition to anyone's library. Next up, we have an absolute stunner of a steampunk RPG adventure in Dark Envoy. From Event Horizon, the developers of Tower of Time take on a crew of relic hunters in a new world of humanity where technology and magic work together, and you'll get full power of both to take on enemies in tactical combat, where you can play at your own pace and get to use the environment to your full advantage. There is lots of mystery around the main storyline at the moment, so this is definitely something to look forward to, but it does seem that the world is torn with certain races unequal to others, and your crew are somehow caught in between. Also, the main campaign can be enjoyed in single player or co-op mode, while the upgrade system seems incredibly in depth and lots of options to make the gameplay truly authentic. Dark Envoy will be heading our way on the 24th of October. Station to Station is this stunning minimalist puzzle game where you bring the world to life by connecting different cities, farms, factories and other parts via a series of railways. You have to find the most cost-effective way of doing this and using the cards available to get cheaper bridges and railways to meet your objectives. Once all the parts are connected, the world satisfyingly comes to life with bigger buildings and greener spaces. There is a series of biomes for different levels that offer new buildings and challenges. I also really love the voxel art. The buildings look fantastic and seeing the little animals roaming around is really cute. It definitely takes the coziness of this game up another notch. Station to Station will be coming on the 3rd of October on Steam. Now it's time for something a bit more fast paced, and we have it here in Tagline coming from Noth. This graffiti based shooter has you jump and glide through a rather bland world that has been oppressed by the AVAF, and it's up to you and your crew to add some colour. As you jump through, you can change weapons on the fly by grabbing other tags that are scattered throughout the city. These will help you get around and defeat the enemies. I really like how the oppression of the AVAF is represented by simplicity. The enemies are almost stick-like with bland colours, while your character is full of colour and has a lot more detail. And the same goes for the splatter of graffiti amongst the grey walls. There is a lot more to do than just fight enemies, as you take on a range of mini games as well. This game is going to be really difficult to master, but you're sure to have a lot of fun on your journey. And now finally we have Devolver's latest title, Wizard with a Gun, a cooperative sandbox survival game with roguelike elements that take you into the unknown. I mean, quite literally, as you take on enemies in randomly generated biomes throughout time and space. Using the cosmic wheel in your base tower, reset the world and you can go all again in fresh territories. Along the way you can collect goods to help craft new weapons and upgrades, as well as trendy outfits to fit your wizard in. After exploring the unknown, you can come back to your base, which you can decorate in any way you want. And best of all, you can enjoy this one with your mate, who can join you on your adventure. There seems to be a lot packed into this game, and I'm definitely excited to check it out on the 17th of October. Well, that's it for this month's list. Any games that are going to be on your wish list or you're thinking of picking up? Or is there any games that you think belong on this list? Let us know in the comments, and if you want to keep up with the latest indies, don't forget to hit that sub button. And before we do go, just a quick reminder that Steam Next Fest will be starting on the 9th of October all the way till the 16th, so we've got 7 days of just pure indie game demo fun. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next one.